All right, welcome back. We're joined now by the Terrebonne Parish President, Gordon Dove. Mr. Dove, welcome to the program. How are you?
Thank you for having me, Martin.
Let me just say this, because I know a lot has been made about garbage pickup and a lot of different things, and I've harped on it, but the parish every day, I just have to be a realist here, is looking much better. Trucks are moving around, and I know we have, and I know you as well, are proud of what Clay Knockan and his group have done, and they've taken some undue criticism, but I got to tell you, I've been around for many, many storms since 1985. They're doing a knock-up job, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Martin, they sure are. I mean, look, these guys working with DRC and Clay Knockan and his group, they're picking it up. I mean, we're fielding as many people who's calling that they hadn't been picked up. But I get a lot of subdivisions, that people that live in subdivisions and said their subdivisions all picked up now, and of course somebody remodels and they put stuff out in the front again, or they. So there's a constant. The parish has been going over one time. I'm gonna say 95% of the parish. I'm sure there's some areas that may not have, and a lot of them on the second, some are on the third swing. But remember, we don't do the highways. If it's got LA in front of it, LA 311, 182, we do not do the state highways. The state has a company called Cycle. We're the DRC, these big black panel trucks you see with DRC on it, or you'll see Terrebonne emblem on it. And then we're cleaning the drainage systems with our own equipment, and DRC is cleaning them. And we do have a barge with DRC with a grapple hook that's picking up trash in Petit Caillou and Delarge. Yeah. So we're working all angles of it, and I mean, if you look, and that's all under Clay and David Rome. It's really, really coming along well. Like anything else, we wish we could do it faster, but we're about 1,400,000 cubic yards. I know it was 1.3 million, so I'm kind of adding $100,000 to it. So if I had to guess, after the day, we're 1.4 million, and there's not a parish around that's got that much done that quick. So these subcontractors and our own people are working diligently, and we're trying to get it all up. But the state highways, we've made calls asking for more equipment on this company called Cycle, but we do not control that on state highways.
All right, Mr. Dove, that's a good point, because a lot of people who live on some of these state highways think y'all can just show up. And so it's an educational process, too, because once y'all get permission from the state, then you can show up. And I know y'all showed up with excavators down 56 to clean out ditches, and the people are rather happy. But it is an educational process, isn't it?
Yes, Martin, it sure is. And like I was, I said before on your station, and one equation we did take out is flooding from the rain. They had 15 to 20 inches of rain. All our pump station was operational, and no one had any problems with it. So it wasn't really a big topic of conversation, because we took that out of the equation, and we put all these generators at all these oil pump stations that they had all these electric pumps with no backups. You imagine they'd have been out for as much as 14 to 28 days if we didn't have these generators. So that's a big positive step that a lot of people don't even look at, because it wasn't a problem.
And I want to just reiterate, because I've been telling people down who live behind Lake Boudreaux and Lake Robinson that's still that movement, and still the rock jetties. You have that in your sights now, and that's going to be a movement by your administration.
Yeah, Martin, I've asked for an emergency $5 million. I've been in touch with Chip Klein. He's the executive director of the Coastal Protection Restoration Authority for the state, and I've asked for $5 million to build a plus 8-foot rock jetty from Robinson Canal to Boudreaux Canal, and that's where that water crossed and pushed all of Lake Boudreaux into Petit Caillou. And of course, it tried to get out to the gate down Cocodrie, and they do have some 72-inch through pipes that allow water out, but it was just the magnitude of it. It couldn't keep up, so the water did back up, and I believe it flooded a few places. But it was an inside surge, and a few camps got flooded, is what I understand. And I don't have anything that's been officially documented that happened. But I think we may have had a little flooding, but only because Lake Boudreaux dumped in the Petite Caillou. I mean, that's nobody's fault, you know.
Parish President, let's maybe switch over to some of the tent cities we've been seeing going up in Terrebonne Parish, the FEMA trailers. Give us an update on that, and is it to your, I guess, good grade at this point?
Martin, it's late. You know, everything's late. I mean, FEMA is very slow in getting things. That's, you know, federal government. It operates like that. You know, we've pushed as much as we can, but through GOSEF, which is a state, and then for pushing by myself and the other parish presidents in the other parishes, you know, Lafourche and Archie Chasson and Matt Jewell in St. Charles, we were able to convince them to let us start setting these travel trailers in front of people's homes, and the good push of GOSEF, and they were able to start getting them. We have over 100 sitting. Well over 100 sitting at the Civic Center, and we have a lot that's been deployed and are presently being hooked up. The first 9 went to the Houma Police Department, HTV, the Houma Police Department, police officers that you know had lost their house or damaged their house beyond livable. And then we're going to start moving them to the rest of the people in Terrebonne Parish, and we're going to get them out as quick as humanly possible. I want to thank Jim Wascom for pushing that program along with Governor John Bell Edwards. You know, that's a state. Now, FEMA did guarantee to reimburse the state. So, you know, in a way, I want to thank FEMA. Not thank them for getting the stuff so fast, but at least agreeing to reimburse, you know.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. We had the insurance commissioner on, Mr. Jim Donlin, and I asked him to grade the insurance efficiency thus far. Not the local agents. We're not picking on the local agents. It's above them. And he gave them a C- at best. And I asked the parish president of Lafourche to grade them, and I guess I'm going to ask you, how do you think they're doing?
Well, not good, Martin. I don't know why they just don't come down here and a person has a policy and sitting there, justice in there, and give the people the money that they paid the premiums on. Now you know, Martin, you know what I understand too is the state went ahead and they're supposed to give you something within 30 days in good faith, and I understand that was moved to 60 days.
Correct.
Which I think that's a huge mistake. Mm-hmm. I mean, people have paid their premiums; they deserve to get covered. I mean, you know, that's waiting 60 days is not going to help the matter. So I totally disagree. Whoever was behind getting that done, and I don't know, so I can't blame anyone. Okay, so
right.
But I do know it's ridiculous. I mean, everyone's paid premiums for years. We need to get it. I'm like you. I do not blame the agents. The agents, you know, it's the underwriters that have to step up to the plate. And look, Martin, let me tell you something. Some of them have. Now, I'm not going to pick on all of them, you know. Some of them have. A lot of them haven't, you know. So it's people need to get their insurance money, and they need to get their house or their business fixed. I mean, it's, you know, if they don't have the money to move forward, they have to wait on the insurance company, you know.
Right. And the sky, you know, just you see all these national commercials and you see all these big companies, and I think they're performing the worst. It seems to me the smaller companies, I'm talking to people who are with companies I've never heard of, and they say, man, I got my check. I'm whole again. And people are just fighting. And plus, some of these big companies are sending out adjusters who look like they're barely out of high school, and they come, and then you have to have a second and third adjuster come because those were incompetent. So it not only is a money thing, it wastes people's time. Right,
Martin. A lot of people having to hire their own attorney or their own adjuster. or their own appraiser. It's different ways to do it. And a lot of people are hiring attorneys to go ahead and make sure they get the maximum amount of money they can. And the insurance companies, they have to step up to the plate and pay people the premiums. And like I say, Martin, there are some of them that are doing it. I don't want to blame them all.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And there are some of them doing it, and some aren't. And
but some, to me, are criminal. Might be a hard word, but negligent would be a word I would use. I mean, they are just playing games with people, and I can't figure it out.
Some of the offers, that I've heard, they do get ridiculous. What people are telling me they've been offered, and their houses are a lot more damaged than what they are. So that's unconscionable. That shouldn't be happening. And now FEMA has paid out. This is the figures as of last week, so I'm sure it's more than that. $74 million in Terrebonne Parish. So any of the listening audience, get on your computer, go to FEMA on the internet, and they have an application to fill out. They are paying money, and they're getting it to people. They're getting pretty quick,
Yeah, look,
they get them a lot quicker than the trailers,
You're right. I busted up FEMA over the years, but I gotta say, when they put $75 million on the ground in Terrebonne and almost just as much in the food, hey, we seeing some progress there. So I got to give them a better grade this time around.
It's more the Corps of Engineers working with the Coast Guard. They cleared the channel out, the Homer Navigation Canal. They did that expeditiously. I want to thank them for that. Yeah. A lot of things that people don't see. If you don't go down to Homer Nav, you don't know what the Corps just did, cleaning the channel, and of course working with the Coast Guard.
Let's do this. We're about out of time, Mr. Parish President, but I'm sure I'll see you in short order, and we'll continue to get updates from you. Keep up the great work. I know you're out there getting it done, and thanks to all your staff for doing a great job.
Thank you, Martin.
All right, there, Parish President of Terrebonne Parish, Gordon Dove. We'll be back with more. Don't go away.